This is the Marketplace Morning Report. I'm David Brancaccio. China's economy is mired in debt that is cutting into economic growth, creating a sense of stagnation there. This is one factor behind the 24,000 people from China that crossed the border into the U.S. without authorization in just January through September of last year. This according to U.S. Border Patrol figures. In many cases, people from China are starting the land journey from South America, especially Ecuador, the closest visa-free country for Chinese nationals.
You guys hear that? What do you guys think about that? Now, you're not hearing too much about that in the news. The news is outraged. They still mad because those police officers got beat up. But they're not really saying too much about this. They mentioned this one time a while ago, and they kind of haven't really said too much else about it. You know what I'm saying? They kind of haven't said too much else about it.
The BBC's Sean Yun picked up the trail before Ecuador's current state of emergency was declared several weeks ago.
A slowing economy and high youth unemployment rate of around 20% is driving a growing number of people to leave China for the U.S. Around 30,000 made the journey through South America in the 11 months to the end of November, according to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Many of them are young, like Lu, whom I met in Quito, the capital of Ecuador.
I'm very disappointed in the general environment in China. The society in China is built on entering through the back door. It's difficult to do anything without some sort of connections.
Like many, he first heard about the South American migrant trail from Douyin, the Chinese version of TikTok. In terms of costs, I spoke to one of them who said he spent about $3,000 to reach Quito, about 3 times the average monthly salary in China. Their reasons for leaving are varied, but they all wanted to find life with dignity. James was traveling with 2 others. He told me he was prepared to risk everything to get there.
Sometimes you have to make decisions in your life. Going back to that place is a nightmare. I'd rather die instead of going back.
Now, let me ask y'all this. Remember, they had just literally sat up there and said that most of these people are coming from middle-class backgrounds. But this person here on this interview is sitting up here. Hey, you know I'm talented, Torian. Torian said, Rob, it's amazing you were able to alter your voice like that. You didn't know I could do the Asian accent, did you? Pretty good at it. Look, watch this. Here you go right now.
Even though it's so dangerous.
We're now at the bus terminal in Medellin, the second biggest city in Colombia. And the migrants just finished a 26-hour journey from Talkin, the border town between Ecuador and Colombia. And now they're waiting for another bus to go to Necoclí, which is the entry point to the jungles in Panama. And that bus is going to take them about 10 hours.
I
just want to cry now.
Ifan says he and his traveling companions have been constantly threatened and have had to bribe their way out.
It was already difficult enough, but we encountered those police flagrantly asking for money from us.
Hey, see, so this is what I'm doing right here. Not only am I doing the foreign language, but I'm also doing the foreign language translation. That's how you know your boy is a voice impression beast. What?
Not just asking for money, but also searching for the cash that we had hidden. They searched inside women's sanitary pads, and they even searched for money under your underwear.
Once the migrants leave Colombia, they confront arguably the most treacherous part of the journey. It's known as the Darien Gap, a rainforest that connects South and Central America at the border with Panama. It takes days to hike through. I met some Chinese migrants when they emerged from the jungle on the Panama side.
The rainforest was so difficult to pass. After this time, I would never ever want to walk in the rainforest again.
Crossing one border almost every other day, these migrants will soon reach the Mexican border, where they will make their final push towards the U.S. in the hope of a better life.
How much better of a life, though, is the question that you got to ask. Seriously.